you should listen to. You can just go on social media handles, just go search that and click the follow button. Okay, back to the conversation, sir. All right, we need to actually examine. There's a woman called Baron G. In 2013, she spoke about the platform, the role religion plays in ethics, social lives, spirituality, politics, and economy. Now, I believe there is an assertion from our observation which actually brings to the discussion of humanity and leadership. Now, how do you say that humanity and leadership? What comes first? People actually think, okay, I'm a religious person. This is what I want to do. This is the path I want to follow. This is my leader. I'm following whatever he says I should do. So where do we put humanity in such scenario?
All right, you just touched two basic things, two separate things, which you're going to address. The first thing is humanity and religion.
Yeah.
Humanity comes before religion, or let's say should come before religion,
Yeah.
because we place the latter before the other. So let's say humanity comes before religion. Now, you and I will belong to the same religion, but do you really know if God is white or black?
No, till now I don't know.
Okay. I mean, we are not going to talk about other religions.
Is it white or black? I need to know.
Sincerely, I think we need to get to heaven and ask him that same question.
Viewers at home, please, who knows the color of God? Is it white or black? If you know, please, you can just tweet at us as leaders in check, so we can actually find out the next show. Okay, sir, we'll have you.
It's easy to discriminate with religion and just have some resentment about other people. I said over the years, some of the best persons I've known, they don't belong to the same religion as I am, and I'm proud to say it everywhere. They don't. In fact, they've never belonged to the same religion as I am. And this is one of the reasons why I think putting your fellow person first does not change your beliefs and moral values. What you believe in is what you believe in. All right? Taking care of the other person doesn't assert or doesn't disrupt that belief system. I believe that God is real. Even if I'm a friend with a person of other religion or other color, it doesn't change that fact. If you really believe, if you're a strong believer, and you know there's something about religion that we need to understand. All right? It's a mindset. It's a mindset. The more you grow in that mindset, the more you get to understand what that mindset is actually about. Most people actually don't know what the religion is. They just know what the leader says the religion is. And those are two different things. My leader can dictate my religion to me, but do I actually understand where their religion came from? My leader actually learned under somewhere. It's so easy to pass down the line of wrong information to people. But the truth is, have you ever gone back before, ever, to actually just say to yourself in one day, what are we actually doing here? It's supposed to be we before this whole thing that we've made up in our hearts. And those things might be right. And you know, I love to say this to people, two things can be true. Religion is good, humanity is good, but sometimes you have to consider one before the other. And that is my belief. Two things can always be true.
Okay, so in a common language now, which one do you consider first, humanity or religion?
I'm always going to pick humanity before religion.
Okay, all right. That is all from a founder, a podcaster that you all know, Mr. Ruben Igbagbole. He has said like he will go first with humanity before religion. Okay, the next question. This is a very, very simple question that I would like you to actually educate the viewers at home and myself. We're talking about being part of religion, on leadership, we're talking about the challenges, we're talking about the hopes, and then some people that they actually attack their spiritual leader. Oh, let me say they are religious leader. Like, I got into this mess because you told me to do so. So why would this happen to me? But my leader in this social religion said, if I do this, this will work. If I follow this person, the economy will be better. This will go right. So in other words, so when things turn the other way around, should we say they are leaders, the religious leaders, really led wrong, or people don't make their own decision independently?
All right. I think the first thing to say is this. Religion is a title, but within that title is an impartation of values and creating your own mindset.
Okay.
One thing that people have failed to do is to understand that you can have your own mindset. It's fine to have a leader, but it's also fine to understand and believe what you believe to be true. All right? We were growing up in school. Everybody had math teachers. Mathematics was one of my scariest subjects in school. But
So do I.
you taught me in school, I'm probably going to go back home and double check, double down. People don't do this. If I send a political candidate to you, it is your job to actually find out,
To evaluate.
is it worth it?
Yeah.
What this leader is saying is just one man. The voice of one man does not overshadow the voice of millions of people.
Okay, on that note, millions of people. I remember we have a few numbers of religious leaders. Let's talk about Martin Luther King. He was a minister in Baptist, and he actually stand the voice of people, Black American community, and that voice he learned in his time when he was alive, reached out to millions of people, and I believe that was what people built on. That actually brought the past president, Barack Obama. So on that take, Martin Luther King lent a voice, being a leader, coming from a spiritual or religious angle, and it was effective movement. Do we say such decision stand a good point, or all the same, it's still just give in and give out?
All right. About Martin Luther King, well respected, and I'm a fan of sports. He's celebrated every year in the world of basketball. And one thing is true about him, he was a religious person.
Yeah.
He learned his voice. But you know what? Black people are some of the most educated persons in the world.
Of course I have.
They went back, doubled down on that information, and found it to be true. Even till tomorrow, everything is said concerning the black race is still going to be true. And this is what we are asking people to do. We are not saying don't follow religious leaders, don't listen to them. Please listen to them. They're a mighty voice, roaring like that of a thunder, right? You gotta listen to them.
Oh, that sounds like you are actually ministering now. Like sounds like
okay.
I'm in a conference, a spiritual conference. Okay, yeah. To buttress that too, Malcolm X, like from the Islam angle too, he actually lent his voice too, and he is an anti-colonial person, and he lent his voice, and there was an positive effectiveness from his own side too. I mean Malcolm X now. So these two personalities, they actually lend their voices, and their voices reached out to people, and it's but the newness people are actually longing for. And it is well, I don't want to use the word idolize, it is well accepted because it is coming from the place of religious. Islam leader Malcolm X, Christian leader Martin Luther King. Or do you think we should push our future leaders into religious activity? Maybe people will listen to them more. Or what do you think?
All right, let's take a public example.
Okay.
We all know about the Al-Qaeda sect, all right?
Yeah.
Was that born out of religion?
Oh no.
Okay, let's avoid that for a minute.
But they have a relationship with a religion. I won't mention.
Okay, now let's go to the Germany of the years back, the Nazis. What was the name of the Adolf Hitler?
Adolf Hitler, yes. Yeah.
All right,